Did you know that being short can help you live longer? This is a result from the gene FOXO3. FOXO3 is a part of the forkhead family and is one of its four members. FOXO3, nicknamed the longevity gene, is essential in being able to live longer for a couple reasons. 1. This gene helps lower blood insulin levels. Also, FOXO3 lessens the chance of cancer. Known as a tumor suppressor, FOXO3 eliminates chances of normal cells becoming cancer cells. Although FOXO3 is an extraordinary and amazing gene, usually people only 5'2" or under have such a gene. Research does show that more oftentimes than not, shorter people do live longer. In research led by Jeffrey Kabat of Albert Einstein College of Medicine, studies show that being tall can be more hazardous to your health than being short. Kabat's studies were to link people all across the globe to each other. In one situation, Kabat linked American women 5'6" or taller and London civil servants of the same height. As it turns out, both people suffer from the same diseases. The diseases include suffering recurrent blood clots at a higher rate, more respiratory illnesses, and having a greater chance of cancer. Another interesting comparison Kabat makes is between Finnish cross-country skiers and Finnish basketball players. In this comparison, there are over 2,600 people studied. Every cross-country skier study was at least 6 inches smaller than the basketball player studied. The results were jaw-dropping. Kabat concluded that Finnish cross-country skiers lived nearly 7 years longer than the Finnish basketball players. Although cross-country skiers and basketball players are some of the most athletic people in the world, it turns out that the shorter people still live longer.
And for the record, short people can get around all quick-like and do some real damage, so I'm just saying, shortness is the bomb. Don't believe me? I'll let the science do the talking then. A whopping 40-year-long study recently published in PLOS ONE monitored over 8,000 Japanese American men throughout their lifetime, and they found that being short means living a longer life. The scientists found with great consistency that the taller the man, the shorter his life. Those under 5'2" live the longest. So why do short guys live longer? It all comes down to a gene, FOXO3, which is responsible for a smaller body size and is also responsible for longevity. The two go hand in hand, genetically speaking. Scientists also found that the short guys were less likely to get cancer and to have lower blood insulin. It's good news for my fellow shorties, and this isn't the first study to come to this conclusion. Another study done in 2012 on another isolated population of men found that the shortest in the group lived about 2 years longer on average. Having a sample that comes from the same cultural and genetic background is really great from a scientific perspective because it eliminates a lot of the other variables that could come into play and affect the results. These findings have also surfaced in studies of short women, although the studies on women were related to different genes involved in the regulation of human growth hormone. Across other animal species like mice, flies, roundworms, the same or a very similar gene has also been linked with a longer life.